Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. This is Mr. Chase, and I'm answering the probability terminology homework, last couple of pages of today's lesson. Hopefully you've already been through this. If you get stuck on a question, pause it and think about what I said, and then keep going through the rest of the questions. But here's the answers for today, okay? Question 1, things that have equal chance of happening are known as equally likely outcomes, okay? Number 2, the collection of all equally likely outcomes, that's telling me we got number 1 right, is known as the sample space. Okay, that's the sample space. Number 3, if each of the following fractions represents a probability, which indicates the event that is most likely to happen. Okay, so I'm going to take each of these and I'm going to represent them as a decimal and see what we get. Okay, so using my calculator, 42 divided by 51, 0.823. 29 divided by 37, 0.78. I already know that one's less. Okay. Number 2, 48 over 65 is 0.738, so it's less than that one as well. 47 divided by 74, that's what I thought, 0.635, okay? So I'm looking for the one that's closest to 1, closest to the number 1, and that is answer number 1. Question 4. A standard die is rolled a single time and the number of dots on the upward face side is noted. List all the outcomes of the sample space. So in other words, what could we get for throwing just the die just once? We could get a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6. Simple enough. Letter B, given the event of rolling a number less than 5, list all the outcomes from A that fall into this event. Well, all the numbers that are less than 5 that are on a die are 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? What is the probability of rolling a number less than 5? Well, let's think about it. How many are less than 5? There are 4 of them. Okay? How many numbers are there in total from a die? There are 6 of them. So the probability is 2/3. Okay? 2 out of every 3 you roll are probably going to be less than a 5. All right? Good. Page 2, here we go. If one letter is chosen at random from the word Mississippi, which of the following is the closest probability that it would be a letter S? All right, how many letter S's are there? 1, 2, there are 4 S's. And out of how many letters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 total letters. Okay, so 4 divided by 11 is 0.36363. I see it's going to be number 2. Okay. Mandy goes to a local orchard where she picks 50 pieces of fruit consisting of apples and pears. Some of the apples and some of the pears have bruises on them. On her way home, Mandy randomly selects one piece of fruit to eat. Find each of the following probabilities. Express your answer as a fraction, decimal, and percent. So I'm going to use my computer on this, use my calculator on this. And actually, you know what? It looks like there's 50 pieces of fruit. So that means each one piece is worth 2 percentage points. 2 times 50, 100%. So these are going to be easy, actually. Maybe I won't need to use my calculator. Okay, letter A. Find the probability that it's a pair. Okay, how many pairs are there? Total pairs are 21 pairs out of 50. Each being 2% is 0.42, or 42% of the batch is pair. Okay, letter B. The probability that is bruised. Okay, so how many bruised ones are there? 5 and, right here. Total number of bruised is 12 out of still 50. Because talking about the total amount of bruised to the total amount of actual pieces of fruit. That's going to be 0.24 or 24%. Okay. Letter C, find the probability that it's a bruised apple. Okay, so I got to go to bruised and apple. What am I looking at? 5 there? Okay, 5 out of the 50 are a bruised apple, and that means it's 0.10 or it's 10%. Okay, All right, hopefully these are working for you. Letter D, okay, keep the chart right there. Okay, find the probability that it is an unbruised pear. Okay, not bruised pear, there are 14 out of 50, which is 0.28, or 28%. Okay, fraction, decimal, and percent. The probability that it's a banana, exactly. 0 out of 50, 0, or 0%. Okay, not going to be it. Impossible. Can't be a banana. She didn't pick any. Number 7, in Ms. Martinez's math class, 3 out of every 17 students are left-handed. In Mr. Burkhart's class, math class, 4 out of every 24 students have red hair. Okay, so we have red hair versus left-handed. If one student is chosen at random from both classes, which is more likely? A student from Mrs. Martinez's class that is left-handed, or a student from Mr. Burkhart's class that has red hair? Okay, so left-handed is 3 out of 17. 3 divided by 17 is roughly 17.6%, 0.716, 17.6%. Okay, so not very likely and not a really good chance. What about getting somebody that's red that has red hair? Let's go to red. Okay, Burkhart, 4 out of 24. 4 divided by 24 is 0.1666 repeating, or about 16.7% would be red-handed. So it's more likely, okay, more likely to get a person in Ms. Martinez's class that is left-handed than to get somebody in Mr. Burkhart's class that has red hair. Okay? Those are the answers for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great day.